Hey, Whippersnappers, this is Tortimer the Gray. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Pokemon Black 2 Rotten Egglocke Pokeath'locke Season 5. Today, we are picking up where we left off last time, having infiltrated the Plasma Frigate for the second time. We made our way through all our puzzles and team members and took down, I was going to say Cyrus, Colress, kind of similar. I did not too far off there. We have Colress, who was the new head of Team Plasma, and now we have to take on gJgsTZ. So let's head this way and do that. I want to thank you guys again. I think I was thanking you guys last episode for being patient with me. Thank you guys again. For some reason, there was been 3 weeks since the last episode. I don't know why. Life just got busy, and suddenly I'm like, oh. Yeah, I should probably do that. So thank you guys so much for being patient with me. That blasted Colress. See, he would have told me the name if I hadn't been able to remember it. The fool is far too committed to pure science. This is how he repays me for making him the boss of Team Plasma? How dare he put his personal intellectual curiosity before our ultimate mission of conquering Unova? I mean, if he's in charge of Team Plasma, though, now, he kind of gets to decide what the team's ultimate mission for conquering Unova is, right? But, that's none of my business. How fortunate for you. Few get to be the sole audience member of one of my speeches. Oh, yes, I'm very honored. I've always loved gJgsTZ speeches. And this is where I will overlay footage from the Hexath'locke when we listen to some of gJgsTZ's speeches.
My name is gJgsTZ. Pokemon are people. Plot, 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 plot. We enslave them to fight against each other. Plot, 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 plot. We should let them all go. Plot, 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 plot. We really are bad people, and plot, 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 exposition, plot, 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 exposition, plot.
Team Plasma will use its knowledge and technology to take Karim's true power to its absolute limit and freeze the Unova region. I don't know how that's helpful to anybody. The tier-5 people in Pokemon will bow Team Phasma's no at my feet. Alright, bro, chill. Dang. Karim is an empty being, the remnants of a certain Pokemon when it split into Reshiram and Zekrom. My desire is absolute rule of Unova. Yeah, no, you've said that a couple times. Oh, that's right. Karim will be the vessel into which my desires will be poured. Ooh, that's awkward sounding. Lord gJgsTZ, Karim has been transferred. It's finally here. The wonderful era in which I am the absolute ruler of Unova has finally arrived. I'll let you take care of this. What, me? Aw, shucks. gJgsTZ, you shouldn't have. Wait, you're one of the Shadow Triad, right? Tell me about that Purloin that was stolen in Asperia. Very well. This might be the Pokemon. Growl! Shadow Triad. I stole this Pokemon 5 years ago in Asperia. So it seems likely that this is the Pokemon you're talking about. But now it only listens to my commands, such as the fate of Pokemon that are trapped in Pokeballs. What? Don't mess with me. That's someone else's Pokemon. Ah, I feel sorry for Pokemon. They're ruled by Pokeballs and the whims of their trainers. Lord gJgsTZ spoke of Pokemon liberation 2 years ago simply for his own ambitions, but if his plans had succeeded, many Pokemon would have been saved. This Leopard, well, you knew it as Purloin. If it had been released, it might have returned to you. Well then, you there. I won't let you interfere with Lord gJgsTZ's plans. Do we have to like beat up Hugh's his Leopard? That'd be kind of cruel. He's got 3 Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, Team Plasma showed us a Pawniard. All right, got Pawniard. Who do I have up front? Habanero. Okay, that works out. I'll dig it. All right, so we are getting very close to the end of this series, guys. I am sorry that this one has taken so long. I know it was one we were all very excited for, and unfortunately, I just kind of, summer got busy and all that jazz. Life has been busier than it had been previously, so yeah, things happen. You guys understand, but we are getting very close. After this episode, we only really have, 2.5 more episodes. You wants to learn Inferno. Ooh, I'm gonna guess no. But let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, only 5 PP. No, I'm not interested. 50 accuracy. Nope, not happening. Nope. All right. Oh yeah, good, great. Team Plasma. Yeah, because, so, like, 2.5, so we're going to have a Victory Road episode, obviously, which we normally have, and then we will have the Elite Four, so an Absol, yeah, we can switch. I'm not sure what levels everybody's at, 50, everybody else is at about 56. Shanaz is not a good matchup. Let's, oh no, Absol, it said. Jaeger. We got a Victory Road episode after this, we'll have an Elite Four episode after this, and then I've got to decide, it's either going to be a bonus episode, a bonus episode after the Elite Four, or maybe I'll tack it onto the Elite Four. Maybe I'll record it prior. I don't know. Well, I can't do that. Well, I could do it. Anyway, there will be a segment as part of this series at some point, whether it's tacked on to the end of the Elite Four episode, which that episode's probably going to be long enough as it is. Elite Four these days takes a while. Or it'll be its own standalone little bonus content. It'll probably be its own standalone little bonus content where I will finish hatching all of the amazing eggs that you guys provided, or I guess garbage eggs you guys provided. This is the rotten egglog after all. Poniard, I guess we'll stand for Poniard. Yeah, so 2.5-ish episodes after this one. We are getting very, very close to the end of the season. Gets me thinking about next season a little bit, but you guys have already gotten your votes in for which nation you want us to be in the next Avatar lock, and so that has all already been locked in, and we will talk more about that in the final episode when we once we've defeated the Elite Four and are in a position to do some transfer voting. Then we will do that. You're not done yet. Oh, do we have to battle all three of these guys? Yes, maybe. I guess so. Okay, I figured they would attack me, but apparently not. But yeah, so we will be talking about transfers for next season. Normally in the Victory Road, we would be getting to do starter voting for the next season as well. But with the way that the next season is going to be working, with the Avatar lock, you guys, as I said, having your works. We voted on which Avatar, the Last Airbender nation that we were going to be a part of, whether the Earth Kingdom, the Air Nomads, the Water Tribe, or the Fire Kingdom, or the Fire Nation? Yeah. And so because you guys have already cast those votes, that's basically decided who our starter is going to be. So we don't have to do an additional Bayonet. Yeah, we'll switch for Bayonet. We do have a Dark-type Pokemon now. So that kind of has decided who our starter is going to be. There's really not any additional input that can be had there. So we've already kind of done that, so we're going to be missing out on that in Victory Road, but we will be doing transfer voting as usual, although the transfer pool will be a little bit different just because we only have the ability to vote on a certain subset of our total transfer pool, given the restrictions of next season's Nuzlocke variant. All right, Shadowclaw. Oh yeah, that's going to be fine. I'm not too worried about that. Haha, Moreau. I've been pretty impressed with Moreau. I think I mentioned this last episode in doing all of the speed up battling and stuff like that, but Moreau is kicking butt. Pretty impressed. All right, there we go. Down goes Banette. Send in Poniard. Yeah, I think we'll switch again. I guess Poniard again. Got to get somebody for Schnoz to knock out at some point. We got to keep that in mind. Schnoz is getting a little bit left behind in terms of level. But really, not even like a side. Like, he just could not do anything to any of these Pokemon, basically. Let's go Flamethrower. I guess he could potentially, like, Earth Power on the Poniard, but his Earth Powers have been pretty pathetic. So I don't know that I really expect that to be something to expect her to do. But we'll for sure find something for Schnoz to do. He's kind of almost the mascot of this garbage run. Poniard is, or the Purple Pass is everything that is wrong with Pokemon. All right, I have no problem with you, but this is for rJgsTZ. Man, why couldn't they like triple battle me? That would have been fun. That would have made this so much fun. And instead, I just had to do a ton of single battles against these faceless guys with Poniards. Or at least like a double battle with the second two after they popped up. I don't know. I'm not trying to tell you how to make your game, Game Freak, but it'd be really helpful if you'd let me tell you how to make your game. I think everybody would be a lot happier in the long run. I am at this point kind of in spoiler-free mode for Sword and Shield. They've kind of gotten their marketing machine going where they're revealing every Pokemon's ability and every new move and once they do that, they basically get to the point where there's nothing left to the imagination. So for me, I'm kind of sitting Sword and Shield stuff out at this point. I'd love for you guys, and I think I've mentioned this in the Discord, I'd love to, you know, I'm still kind of hoping that they will give us some information on the starter evolutions prior to the game coming out. They usually do on some level, but I'm still on the fence. I'm still on the fence on who I'm going to go with. I think probably if I had to decide right now today, a Selgor. Is that the bug one? I think it is. Which means Schnaz can kill it. I think if I had to choose right now, I would probably take Scorbunny. Just because I love rabbits, and it's a region based on England, and my favorite book is Watership Down, which is about English rabbits. So I feel like I have to do that. But I think Scorbunny is cute, just in general. Anyway, well, I'm Steel type. I don't know if that's going to do much. No, it's not. Fantastic. So if I had to choose right now, it would probably be Scorbunny, which breaks like so this is Gen 8. That breaks a 6-generation streak of taking the grass starter first. In my first 2 generations, so when I played through Kanto and Johto, I took Squirtle and Totodile. But then in every subsequent generation, I have gone with the grass starter first. So I did Trico, I did Turtwig, I did Snivy, I did Chespin, I did Rowlet. And so if I don't go Grookey, oh, okay, we weren't that far off of 56, but like everybody else, I wasn't falling too far behind. So if I go Scorbunny, it'll break that streak, and it would be the first fire starter I've ever taken the first time through a game. But I think if right now, that's probably what I'm looking at. If we look at the leak from earlier this summer, like back in June, which has continued to get proven right time and time again, it sounds like Scorbunny might end up being just a pure fire type. That seems odd, but it's not unheard of. We've had a lot of pure or mono-type starters, Blastoise and Typhlosion and Feraligatr and Meganium and Sceptile, and I mean, so there's lots of examples of mono-type starters, so it's not that weird. But my guess is it'll look like it's supposed to be a fighting type, but they won't make it firefighting just because I know that the populace would revolt. There'll be more sad Pokemon like Purloin and Kyurem. Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to what they were saying. I was kind of doing my own thing. We're gonna head out. Okay, so wait, there was also a door? I'm gonna go down the stairs, see where that takes us. It's springtime. Okay, yeah, great. That takes us out of the building. So yeah, I don't know. At this point, probably going Scorbunny, but I'm very much kind of on the fence. I could go Grookey at the drop of a hat. But yeah, I'm not really on the Sobble train at this point. There's nothing there that really seems interesting to me. Although again, different stories for different folks. I know a lot of people like Sobble. Between the other 2 options, though, it's definitely between Grookey and Scorbunny for me. So really, the only Sword and Shield stuff I'm even hoping to see at this point is information on the starters, which might help me lean one way or the other. This is probably a new area, I would guess. This little subset here. Let's Shadow Claw, I guess. Because we can get an egg from this Sneasel. Yeah, there we go. Beauty. That worked great. Sneasel, a tough Pokemon, but I'm not super worried about it at the moment. Let's go ahead and just see if we can't catch it. But yeah, so I don't know where you guys are at, if you guys are gobbling up every ounce of Sword and Shield stuff. I know that a lot of excitement for the games kind of died off with the whole National Dex thing, and I've given my opinion on that a bunch. I think we talked last time about the new Galarian form. Yeah, no, we definitely did. We talked about the Galarian forms last time. That definitely brought my excitement back. That I was never totally, like, the National Dex thing was never something I was super turned off by to begin with. But definitely seeing Galarian Weezing pop out there, and the possibilities of that mechanic being played out again, because I never thought we'd really see it again. Oh, come on, Sneasel, you stupid piece of junk. I'm just trying to catch an egg. I'll bring you guys back when this thing's caught. or I'd kill it. I was thinking Moreau was weak enough that I could... Steel Wing's usually a garbage move, although Steel on Ice might be super effective. There's always these matchups that I don't really think of off the top of my head. Okay, well, no egg for Sneasel. I do need to quickly heal. So let's go ahead and do, I guess, Freshwater. Or at least start there. Yeah, we'll use up whatever we got here. Beauty. And I guess Moreau, while we're in the bag, might as well. All right. Great. Took a little bit of beating for that Sneasel. I think it was upping its critical chance or something. I got a good slash off on Habanero. So I was like, okay, we're going to switch out here. Delaware. All right. But yes, so once we run from this Delaware, we should be in a position to do some actually interesting things. Well, we get to battle the Shadow Triad. That's not been so bad so far. But, yes, okay, I'm not sure if you can even find other wilds in here. The Giant Chasm. This is the spot where Kyurem's power resonates. Here, Kyurem can use the full extent of its power and easily cover all of Unova in ice. Wait, it's kind of trapped in a cave here, though. Wouldn't you think that maybe you'd want to be outside if you're trying to cover the whole region with ice? Maybe? Otherwise, probably anything it's doing is going to freeze us all to death right here where we stand. I have a memory that has continued to haunt me. Just one. That unpleasant look in your eyes reminds me of it. That aside, this is my gift to you to show my respect for making this far. I'll freeze you solid right here so you can watch my glorious ascent. You know, freezing people solid kills them, Gestus. I don't know if... This part of your plan, you're kind of going all Magma Aqua on me. You don't understand. You're like, oh, I'm going to freeze the entire region solid. And they're going to bow before me. I'm like, no, they could be dead. They could be, like, real dead. Kyurem, glaciate. All right, here we go. And Kyurem here brings us to our comment question of the day. Today's comment question of the day is brought to you by Rotten Egglock. And what is your least favorite stuff? Today, I wanted to ask you guys, what is your least favorite legendary Pokemon? Because you guys all know how much I love legendary Pokemon. Actually, I tried to come up with an answer to this question. So you came, the freak without a human heart, N. I'll give you guys a minute to think about it. For me, pretty much anything after Gen 3 could be on that list. There's nothing after Gen 3 that I'm, like, in love with. Zekrom told me Kyurem is suffering. I can't allow selfish humans to make Pokemon suffer. And I like Unova. It's the place that taught me how to live as a human. It's the place that made me notice the harmony between Pokemon and humans, living together. I will protect the Pokemon and humans who live here. Excellent. That was a moving expression of your determination. So the education I provided to make you king wasn't a complete waste then. But I still haven't forgotten that even though I was kind enough to find you when you were living in the forest with Pokemon and take you in and care for you, in the end you were selfish and disrupted my plans. I was supposed to use your abilities to rule Unova. But I'll forgive you for that as well. Zekrom, which you were kind enough to bring with you, can shatter ice. Now you've saved me the work of searching for it. Well, actually, I knew you'd appear if we fired ice missiles into Opelucid City, and you noticed the change. That's an ugly formula. It won't work. Huh? Formula? Oh, but it will, if I use these. DNA splicers. Alright, looks like a marble. Not super threatening. It's starting to do stuff though. Oh, okay, that looks bad. That could be bad, guys. What's okay, so the marble turned into a pyramid and stabbed the other dragon? What? What's going on here? But as whatever this madness says plays out, what is your guys' least favorite legendary Pokemon? And for the purposes of this, I'm including both mythical Pokemon and Ultra Beasts, because they're all the same to me. They're all you can give them as many labels as you want. It's all the same basic, you know, reasonably high statted Pokemon that there is only one of that I mean, obviously, there's a lot of Ultra Beasts. You guys get the point, though. Probably for me, I don't know if I can pick out a single one. Although if I looked at the Ultra Beasts, I probably could. Probably like the Ultra Beasts in general are my least favorite legendary Pokemon. But they turned Zekrom back into a little marble guy from the last game. Huh? Zekrom. Kyurem absorbs Zekrom. Use Abso Fusion. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, probably Ultra Beast would be up there, though. I don't like event legendaries. That's probably maybe even above Ultra Beasts. Like, Ultra Beasts are garbage. Don't get me wrong. But the concept of event legendaries annoys me more than anything. Because they're time-gated, which means, like, oh, if I'm playing this game, you know, anytime after it's released, basically, I'm not going to be in a position to get this. Or you don't even know they're coming out. There's a month period where you go to GameStop and get a code. I mean, it's so stupid. I don't enjoy that at all. But here we go. This thing abso-fused the little Zekrom ball. But yeah, really, there's nothing after Gen 3 that I'm in love with. Gen 3 probably has some of my favorites. But after that, and like the Regis, I'm not the biggest fan of. But after that, it gets a little weird. I never would have believed that Pokemon could fuse together. Yeah, that's kind of a unique concept that we never see again. Alright, that there was a formula like this. Where's this formula thing keep coming from? Like, nobody mentioned formula and it's like, that's a terrible formula! Or something. It's like, what are you talking about here? You fool! Last time I was going to use you to capture people's hearts and minds to rule them. But this time I'm simply going to use overwhelming power and rule with an iron fist. Do you understand? If you had simply become king, Unova would have remained beautiful. But now I'm gonna ruin it. Come now, trainer. This time no one will save you. But to make things interesting, I'll give you a chance. Let's see if you can stop this Kyurem. What's this? Your Pokeballs are trembling? Could your Pokemon be shaking with rage? No, probably not. No, that's not possible. Simple tools don't have emotion or thought. I don't know why they'd be enraged. My Pokemon are maybe shaking with excitement because they know they're going to get to beat up a legendary or something. But beyond that, I don't know where you're getting your information. Come, challenge Kyurem. Just so you know, catching it is impossible. My cane emits signals that disrupts the functions of all Pokeballs. If your cane's disrupting the function of all Pokeball, will I be able to release my Pokemon or no? How did we think that through? Potentially? Anyway, okay, so Zekrom is Dragon Electric. Kyurem is Dragon Ice. I have no idea what type Black Kyurem is. Probably should have looked that up. But we have the standard, or we have the base of Dragon. So, do I have anybody who can do anything to dragons? I really don't think I do. We've got Ice Beam. If it's an ice type, that's not going to really do much. And if it's an electric type, that's going to be bad. Let's give Jaeger a chance. We can try some Drain Punches, I guess. Because a dragon type either way is going to resist Habanero's fire. I think we'll give that a go. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, so what is your guys' least favorite legendary Pokemon? Bazakurim! Has there ever been, like, has the Pokemon Company ever at any point revealed, like, what complete Kyurem looks like? Like, because Kyurem was the husk left over after Zekrom and Reshiram split, right? So, do we know what that Pokemon looked like? That would be interesting. Okay, so level 55. Great. Let's just Drain Punch and see what that does. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pretty good. Okay. I'm good with that. Free Shock. became cloaked in freezing light. I don't know what that means. Is it a 2-turn move? Either way, you're dead. So we'll take it, I guess. But yeah, what is your least favorite legendary Pokemon? Again, for me, gotta be Ultra Beasts are up there. Mythical event Pokemon are up there. Like Pokemon that like don't even exist in the game. You have to go to like GameStop and get a code. Otherwise, there's no trace or purpose for that Pokemon to exist. Like Hoopa or Volcanion or, you know, a lot of these other Pokemon that have existed. And I don't even know all their names because I just don't care. If they don't exist in the games, there's no reason for them to exist. Jaeger, level 58, because Jaeger is awesome, apparently, and just took down a super abso-fused legendary Pokemon. Heron! Kyurem and Zekrom were separated. I can't believe it. The Black Kyurem I went to all the trouble of preparing. How irritating. Now I have to go recapture Kyurem, don't I? But first, I'll take down this disgusting trainer with my own hand. Oh, right, we still haven't battled Gestus yet, have we? This time I will succeed, no matter what they try. No one will be able to stop me. Exclamation point. I don't know why Gestus didn't just battle us with the Kyurem. Like, you've got that ace up your sleeve. Why not throw the weight of your team behind it as well? I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Fighting Team Plasma Gestus, wrapping up the plot, I think, for this game. Cofagrigus. Jaeger's up front. Does Jaeger have anything? I don't think Jaeger's got anything we can do against Cofagrigus. No. Alright, so let's bring Moreau in, I guess. Seems to make most sense. We got a dark type. That's a ghost type. Let's give it a go. I do like Cofagrigus. It's a cool Pokemon. I don't find myself using, like, just ghost types super frequently, but that's one that I would like to at some point. Alright, let's go for the Dark Pulse. Throws out the Protect. That's not going to do us a whole lot of good. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below what is your least favorite legendaries, and if you want to give me a reasoning for why. My opinions on legendaries is well documented, so I won't spend a whole lot of time ranting about it here today. Ooh, Toxic. I'm not super thrilled with that. Let's see, what does he got? Is he leftovers or something? He's healing a little bit. Okay, so that's a little disappointing because we are poisoned. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. Like a super effective one? Let's throw up a Tailwind, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to get Moreau out of here before too long because of the Toxic. Shadow Ball, I'm not too terribly worried about. I don't think. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright. Hopefully we don't lose anybody here. We're kind of... in fact, do I have HP, PP restores? Do I have like a full restore? Don't. Wait, status though. What do we... Full heal. Yeah, let's do that. Not too worried about any damage this guy is going to do to me, but... and he may just Toxic me again. We'll see how it goes. Okay, not very effective. Critical hit. Special defenses are falling. Ugh. Alright, we gotta kill this thing. Let's go for the fight. Let's go for the Dark Pulse. Unless it's another crit, his Shadow Balls aren't gonna do us any damage, even with the special defense lower there. So I think we'll be alright. Yeah. Alright, healing up a little bit of leftovers. Okay. Dark Pulse. Guess it's used full restore. No! Well, it's okay. Full restores, I get another free Dark Pulse off. I'll probably heal myself then. And then we'll finish off this. These guys are tanky, for sure. I do love the design on it, though. It's a cool Pokemon. Cofagrigus is restored. Alright, great. Tailwind petered out. No! Still disappointing. Alright. Our status is gone. Let's Hyper Potion it up. Heal Moreau back up. Well, with leftovers, we're not going to be able to do it in one. But 2 more hits. Assuming he doesn't have any more full restores or anything he's going to pull out, we should be able to finish this guy off. Yeah. He can't kill Moreau, so it's just good. It's just war by attrition here. That's all right. We're going to do it. Oh, nope, not bag. We're done with the bag. Now we're just fighting. All right, come on, Moreau. You got it. The bulk on this thing. I love it. And it doesn't hit too bad either. She's a pretty good Pokemon. I never liked the design And oh my god, so you were just about to die. Did you really have to waste my time with another toxic? Come on, man. All right, come on. All right, please don't full heal again. Oh, he protects. Oh my gosh. Really going for attrition here. He really just wants to drag this out, huh? Okay. Well then. Please, please. Just die. What? What? How did, protect work 2 turns in a row, huh? Okay, but now we gotta get rid of, you know what? Forget it. Habanero. I'm not playing this game. We're done. Moreau, thank you for the help. I think Habanero has Shadow Claw or something. Or Shadow Ball or something that will be useful, hopefully. Hopefully she won't take too much damage. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. And hopefully we can do enough damage. Although we're just going to go for the stab flamethrower. I'm done with this game. Let's get rid of this. I want to use it. I no longer want to fight Cofagrigus. Okay, there we go. That is done. Fantastic. He's got 5 more Pokemon we have to get through. Seismitoad. You switch Pokemon? Absolutely, I'll switch my Pokemon. I do not have a good answer for that. Just Psychic, I guess? We don't have Tarful. Or Pit. Either of our Grass-type Pokemon on the team right now. So we really don't have an answer for Water Ground types. But we'll just blast it with the Psychic and expect that that's probably going to be near sufficient. Yeah, near sufficient. Tier Christ has proven to have pretty decent bulk throughout the course of the run, so I'm not... Oh, crits. Crits are never fun. But Tier Christ outsped, so we will just finish off the Seismitoad and get her off the field. Alright, one a little bit quicker than the first one. Let's keep that up. I was about to send in Electros. Yeah, we'll switch Pokemon. This thing knows Levitate, which means it has no real weakness. Jaeger. Jaeger's our strongest hitter, I think, at this point. So we will do that. We got a lot of good hitters. I was gonna go Schnoz though, and Schnoz is just not good. Now see, this thing knows Levitate, but there it is standing on the ground. Its pre-evolutions definitely could have Levitate, but this thing is literally just standing there. Maybe it doesn't have Levitate. Maybe it loses it. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever raised one of these things. They're late enough in the game and rare enough that I... Oh my... Oh wait, that was... Was that Acrobatics? Is that what I just did? Yikes. Well, you can die. Thank you. I didn't anticipate having to worry about Jaeger's life there, but okay. You can die, please. But send in Drapion. Switch Pokemon. Yeah. Let's bring Schnoz in for the Drapion. We can... Oh, no, it's Poison Dark, not Bug Dark. Well, we can try Earth Power. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh! That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Schnoz survived, which is very, very exciting. I don't think my Earth Power is going to do nearly as much as his Earthquake. More than I would have expected. Okay. Let's think here for just a minute. Let's bring Marvel in. I could bring Moreau in, obviously, to avoid the Earthquake, but I'm a little worried that he would predict a switch and do something else and kill Moreau in one shot. I think Marvel can tank that. Yeah, Marvel is a beauty. All right, fantastic. So we will just throw up a Surf here, and then we probably should be good to go there. Okay, so we've defeated Cofagrigus, Seismitoad, Electros, Drapion, so he's maybe even one more, but he has only 1 or 2 more Pokemon left either way. Marvel's looking great here. Hydreigon, we will actually stay in on that because Marvel knows Ice Beam. And really, we don't have any better options at... Let's go for the Attract. Dragon Rush. I hope that that doesn't do a lot of damage. It does way more than I would have liked it to have done. Alright, so we throw up the attract here. Hopefully that'll help. I'm going to heal Marvel because she's bulky, and that did a lot of damage, and that scares me quite a bit. I don't think we can take another one of those potentially. So we will go ahead and heal. Hope that the attract gives us a little bit of breathing room. Whew, our team's getting beat up here. I really hope we don't lose somebody. This is kind of the team I want to take the lead for. No! Curses. Hopefully this thing doesn't, like, build on its power or something. Can we survive one more of those? I don't know. I'm not in a position to do math on the fly at the moment. Let's go ahead and heal and hope that we get an attract, because attract doesn't wear off, does it? Hopefully we can get a mobilization. If we get an immobilization, then we're all set. Ha! Well, we avoided it, even though he wasn't in love with us. All right, good enough. Ice Beam. We could throw up a Confuse Ray or something too, but at this point, there we go. Immobilization. I will take that all day, every day. Okay. Yes. Beautiful. This is done. He can't one-shot us. Even if he hit us. Beautiful. Alright, it's a good thing you're so pretty, Marvel. Otherwise, we might not have made it through there. Attract for the win. Alright. One more, I think. Toxicroak. I would switch Pokemon, but everybody who would want to take on a Toxicroak is kind of hurt. So I'm just going to let Marvel do it. I don't want to waste time healing and all that other stuff. Let's just... Although this thing potentially has wet skin or something, right? Correct. Okay, I'm not afraid of it. So let's go ahead and heal. No. Okay, let's attract. Let's give ourselves a second here to think. Throw up the attraction. So recently, ever since the Pokemon World Tournaments happened last month or something, I've been, and this year they added Pokemon Go PvP to the Pokemon World Tournament circuit alongside the trading card game and the actual game and things like that. And so for the World Tournaments, they were doing the Great Tier, which is the 1500 or less. It's the low. It's basically like the Little Cup tier of. It's not. I mean, you can have fully evolved Pokemon, but you know it's that lowest power level or under. So I did. I've gotten into that a little bit, and one of like the Pokemon that I caught like a Max IV Toxicroak that when I evolved, or Krogunk that when I evolved it turned into a sub 1500 Toxicroak. And so I spent the Spark Powder and the Candy to get its third move, which is... I've only done that with a very base handful of Pokemon because it's super expensive to do that. Okay, so I'm going to heal... I think I healed... Did I heal Marvel there? No, I used... I'm going to heal Tearcrise, which is what I want to do, and I'm going to get Tearcrise out here to quick one-shot this thing. But one of those few Pokemon I have is a Toxicroak. I think I also have like a Starmie and an Alolan Raichu, and that's kind of my core right now. I'm not doing a lot of PvP, although if you guys would like to PvP, I know I've battled some PvP with Shun and stuff. If you guys would like to do some PvP, I would be all on board with that. All right, so let's switch Tearcrise in, because I've basically just been battling against like the team leaders. Like you can practice train against the team leaders. And so I've done that a handful of times, which is obviously, they're weak sauce compared to anything you'll find on somebody else's team, but it's been fun. And so, anyway, I saw Toxicroak. That's the story. So I've gotten into that a little bit. So yeah, if anybody wants to do some, I think the only actual player v player battling I've done through Pokemon Go has been against Shun, and I'm pretty sure he's beat me every time we've done that. So it might be interesting to see if that changes at all. Margaret Love 57, and finally, I guess this goes down. Man, that was a tough battle. It was a tough battle. We made it through, but not without a little bit of cheesing it with a bunch of potions and stuff. I couldn't have been defeated by some random trainer from who knows where. Dude, I am the champion of, like, 4 regions already. You can be all right. You can sleep well at night with this defeat. How can this be? I'm the creator of Team Plasma. I'm perfection. I'm the absolute ruler who will change the world, and I've lost to some unknown trainer not once but twice? I can't accept this. This isn't possible. I can't be bested by fools who can't even use Pokemon correctly. I'm pretty sure I used Pokemon correctly there.
It's hard to call you this, but Father, please understand. Pokemon are not tools. Pokemon and humans take each other to greater heights. They are our wonderful partners. Some humans understand this. Why can't you?
Shut your mouth! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't talk like a person, you freak! No real person. Good God, guess this is horrible. Yikes! No real person can talk to Pokemon.
Lord Gestis has lost control. We'll take it from here. Okay. Without Father, Team Plasma is... farewell.
I mean, he wasn't actually leading Team Plasma previously. Apparently that was Colress. So, I think they could probably carry on without him. We might need to continue making sure that cleanup happens.
On behalf of everyone, thank you. Kyurem is fine. Now it has lost its power, but it will come here again. Zekrom says thank you as well. That's right, I can talk with Pokemon.
Oh, right, because we wouldn't actually know that, I guess.
On that day, 2 years ago, a certain trainer and elder taught me something. By accepting different ideas, this world creates a chemical reaction.
What?
Okay, so I met many different Pokemon and people and heard so much. That's how my world quietly grew bigger. By being with Pokemon, humans can continue toward new horizons. By being with humans, Pokemon can exhibit their true power. That's what Zekrom taught me, the ideal for Pokemon and me. And someday, both ideals and truth will come together. Oh my gosh, so much text. What are you and your Pokemon striving for? You should head to the Pokemon League to put your ideals to the test.
Okay. Yikes. There goes N, flying off into the sunset. We're in a cave, so where he's flying to, I'm not totally sure, but alright. Team Plasma's flipped away. Is it over? Yes. I see. So it's finally over. More importantly, you rescued Kyurem from Team Plasma, right? I guess he kind of disappeared while we were all blacked out. You're really something. I'm gonna make sure Purloin gets back to my sister. Still can't take it out of the Pokeball yet, though. What are you gonna do? You said go to the Pokemon League? That's a good idea. I mean, now you're the strongest Unova, right? Go prove it. Do you remember where we first met up in the Giant Chasm? If you follow that path from there, it goes onto Route 23. Victory Road and Pokemon League are just past there. Alrighty, guys. Well, this episode has gone on quite long enough, so I'm going to wrap it up here for today. I will pick it up with you guys next time as we head through the Victory Road. At least probably. Yeah, we'll do the Victory Road. There's usually interesting battles in there. I've been cutting out a lot of, like, just random routes and stuff. I'm like, could I cut out Victory Road and just jump into the Elite Four? But I don't feel like we could probably do that. Victory Road is kind of a thing you gotta do. And there should be some interesting trainer battles in there at the very least. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your least favorite legendary or mythical or Ultra Beast Pokemon are. I kind of lumped them all in there together. And I will see you guys all back here next time. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.